Hello everyone, we have Hemant who is from TISS Analytics course and he's in the first year he got last year. He will be also telling you the procedure, how you could get admission in that course and what opportunities it has.
My name is Pranav Sonar. I am from Thane, Maharashtra, and I have done my bachelor in mechanical engineering from Government Aurangabad, and currently I am pursuing master in analytics from TISS.
There is a thing called data analytics at some places. There is a thing called analytics which is at TISS and there is also called data science. So what is data science? What is data analytics and what is your analytics course? Could you highlight?
I would like to start from the data analytics part. Data analytics part is nothing but getting the data regarding in particular domain, and then cleaning the data, then analyzing that data. It is and drawing out some meaningful insights from the data with the help of visualization tools like Power BI, Tableau, and using Excel, Python. These are some tool is used by commonly used by in analyst. Then after that, that insights are being implemented in machine learning models, and it is basically a deployment thing, and it is mainly done by data science. So we can picturize the data science as a big domain under a big umbrella under which the data analytic role comes in.
Okay, so what I have understood is data science is the superset which has data mining, data cleaning, and data, you know, analytics through different tools where we get some actionable insight and we work upon that. Okay, and data science is beyond that, it will have beyond that. Okay, now the other question which I have is what are the eligibility for your course? Is there a requirement that you should have a technical background or something?
uh, no as such requirement is there, especially the student have concern regarding their backgrounds, like they are not technically sound, so how they will cope up with in this course. But I would like to share some interesting fact that in our batch as well, there are only 10 to 11 engineers out of 35 students, and all other people are from various backgrounds, and many are from commerce, many are from zoology, botany, then one is from law background, one is dentist. So it is a diversity which exists, so there is no as such technical criteria.
So it is a fact that although it has not a criteria that you should have some technical background, but whatever I have heard, once you will end up getting the course, you will have to start something from scratch, like some basic statistic or coding maybe, or using some tools like Python, etc. Okay. Now the next question you already answered, that is what is the what is the batch strength, that is 35. Okay. Now there is a question, there is a doubt I would say. The doubt is whether the gap year matters. Okay. Whether the gap year matters. So you have also gone through this, so you can tell it better.
uh, Frankly speaking, gap year doesn't matter at all. Basically the you have to clear with your instincts and the why you really want to get into this course. You should be clear with your whys, and then it become very easy to convince. If once you are convinced with yourself, you will be convincing others easily. So that's it. And many of the students who are have civil services exam backgrounds, they have taken the 5 years of gaps, 6 years of gaps, also joined this course. Not just analytics program, but many programs in TISS.
Okay.
So gap year is not at such a big thing.
Okay, one more question which comes is, sir, how will I justify taking analytics after doing some other course? So here I would like to say that analytics is, or data science or data analytics, which is the test course, is a new domain which has emerged in the past few years. Okay, it was not there earlier. So whatever your graduation is, be it mechanical engineering, be it commerce or whatever, it will be a traditional background. Okay. It will be a traditional background. You are not going to start studying data thing from 12th or after 12th. Okay, that is why you have to show the interest, that you have the interest for that course, and you can, you have that potential to continue and you refine yourself in the course. Okay, that is the main thing. So that is how you can justify. Then the next question is, what is the selection process? So I would first like you to tell the selection process of the first round, which is the CUT PG COQP 12. You can tell about that.
CUET PG is a new exam for TISS. Earlier it was TISSNet,
So the
but
the
from
first thing people confuse is the exam is COQP, COET
12.
PG, PG.
Yes,
There is another examination for CUT, that is for other students. The PG wala thing is for PG student. Number one. Number two, people don't know about the code, so you can tell about the code also. The code is COQP 12.
12.
Okay, it is not 11, it is 12. Now you can say
Yeah, it is 75 questions are there,
questions.
and for each question is for 4 marks, and you get, I think so, you will get 1.5 hour.
One
I
negative
don't,
marking. One negative
one
marking
mark,
is there, and
and
if
I
you
do
are
not
not
have.
attending the question, you will get 0 mark. Okay, and
Yes,
whatever I know, that is the pattern. And there are three things. Okay, the first thing is quant, the other is LR, and the other is English. Okay, LR has DI also. Okay, so these are the things. You don't have GK, you don't have computers, which are parts of COQP 11. Okay, the level of question, it is more so a scoring examination where you have to score very high. Okay, could you tell what was the cutoff?
uh, cutoff was quite high. Like, I will tell you the general cutoff. The for
So
HRM it was around
whatever I can guess, the cutoff was quite high last year, because the TISS ODCL and HRM people also applied. Okay, so whosoever applied for HRM, he also applied for either analytics or LSP or something. That's why the cutoff was quite high. It was around
270,
270
270.
something. But out of 300, and
Yes.
the negative marking was also there. But what I can guess is this year, because analytics and LSP are the prime courses which are there through CUTPG, but I believe the cutoff might come down. Okay, so that is one thing, but it will not go a lot down. Okay, that is also a thing. So don't consider that COT is a easy examination. It is an easy examination, and that is why you have to study everything. You don't have to leave anything. Okay, the thing is, for that you can study selectively, and you can score somewhat marks, and you will get good percentile. That is a different game. But coming to CUET, it is a procedural examination where when you want to score high, you will have to complete each and every part of syllabus, and you have to be through the process how to solve this question and that question, so that you can score high marks. Okay, and avoid the negative marks. That is also a thing. Now I will ask you, what is the pattern of the next round after you have qualified CUTPG?
Uh, Next round is all about the online assessment, which include the extempore, in which they give us a topic on spot, and we have to talk about regarding the topic about 2 to 3 minutes. And after that, they will take our interview. That is procedure.
Okay, so the extempore, they will give you 1 minute to think over, and then you have the option of two topics. You can ask another topic also, and then you have to speak on the spot for 3 minutes. That is extempore, and the same panel will take your interview also. Okay, extempore. Extempore is one-to-one thing. That is, suppose there is a candidate who is going for an interview. Just before the interview, the panel will ask him to speak about some topic. So extempore is speaking on the spot on a topic, okay, which they think you should be able to speak on. Most often you will be given a topic which will be from your stream or something. Okay, it requires a lot of practice. why it requires a lot of practice, because whatever I have seen, there are different types of people. Students might write very good English, very good essays, but they are not able to speak. Okay, that is the first thing. There are students who could speak very well, but whenever they see the panel or the crowd, they become nervous and they become blank. Okay, so what is the solution? The solution is practice. You will have to practice in front of mirror, in front of whatever sessions you will have. You will have to practice there. And coming to whatever topics you should, you know, prepare for the extempore, that is also important. There might be some 10 to 20 topics which, if you will do it, then you can speak something or the other regarding that. So while you are speaking, always be sure that you are going to add some value to it, because you are speaking, it is not just that you are going to speak, it is more at what you are going to speak. Okay, so there will be all the students, they also will speak something. What you are going to speak, that will define your thing. That is why awareness should be there inside whatever you are speaking. Yeah, so the next, as you already told, the topics you got in extempore was data and governance, something like that. Okay, okay, so could you share in brief about the experience you had experience you had with us, or how the course helped you, and later you can also share the experience you had during the interview.
I would like to share my experience with the sir's coaching class. Like after the CUET, I was totally confused which coaching class to join. After that, some of the internet sources suggested that you should join Ignited IS class, and one of my senior also suggested me to join this class. So I gave it a try, and it was a best decision of my life, I would say. Like sir was very composed and calm to deal with my problem personally. He was available at your one call. Like he would give you a time, and he will give a personalized guidance like your elder brother. So that's it. And basically the material which sir provide, like sir mentioned, the extempore topics or the GT topics, whether the topic provided regard the material provided regarding the external readings, they are literally well researched and to the point. You do not need to go beyond that. You can basically, but they are really sufficient and enough for all the people. After all,
So
talking, yes, talking about
Pranav, I
that.
would also like to speak about one-to-one extempore sessions.
Yeah. So the sir's guidance on one-to-one extempore session was quite insightful. Uh, Literally, he guided means basically the material
Actually,
which he
what we
provided,
used to
the
have,
quotes,
we used to have some,
spontaneous speaking session.
there were many people out there. They used to come to something called spontaneous speaking first. Okay, there will be some 30 or 40 people out there, and all of that will speak upon some random topic. That was initial thing. Later, what we did one-to-one extempore, where I was there and Hemant, suppose, is there, or some other guy is there. He will be there. Just one person at a time. Okay, and that one person will sit, and I will give him topic just like the real extempore, and he will have to speak. And he will speak for 3 minutes. He might speak for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, something like that, and whatever comes to his mind, he will speak. So that facing the camera is very important, because it will give you confidence. Rather than later, I was also giving feedback that what was correct, what was not, and how you should speak and everything. But beyond that, it is very important for you to break the ice and speak, because there are people who don't speak, they are speaking for the first time maybe. Okay, that is why how to face the crowd and how to speak in the spontaneous speaking, that you got, you know that hurdle was cleared when you were able to speak, contribute something in the spontaneous speaking sessions, and then again you had to face your camera, you have to present yourself while you are facing the camera, your hand movement, your gestures, all of that come to play, not only how you what you are speaking. Okay, so that I believe that I started, that is a unique thing which you will get here, and that will be one to one. The other thing you will get here will be DAP, and a personalized DAP session. So I can remember Hemant's DAP. So he had written about some public speaking competition that he participated and won the prize. So that was a very good thing to write, but I slightly tweaked that. I mean, in a way that will not allow anybody to judge you. Okay, and that paid because of that. Many of the students who have come to me, I have personally assisted them. You will sit there, I will sit here, and we will sit together to check your tap one by one, line by line. So that I believe is again a thing which you might you can say that is USP of my thing. Okay.
I would like to add one point. Yeah, that is the real USP because your interview was around your DAF only. My
Hmm.
interview was on my DAF only. So the whatever the questions regarding the statistics or the data domain or the whatever technical questions they are asked regarding my interest and whatever I have written in my DAF. So it was very crucial to write DAF and to uh, give suggestion on that, which sir did really well.
Okay. So that is one thing. And then how was your interview experience? For how long it happened?
My interview experience was quite good because the topic which we have discussed in our mock interview, it was my
Hmm.
luckily I got the same topic in extempore, so I was well prepared. And the material given by sir, the quotes I will say, the quotes, data points, I have revised that. I have practiced that things many times, so it was really easy to speak upon. And after that, interview went really well. The I was sure about whatever I have written. I was sure about why I really wanted to go into that course. So it was around 15 minutes interview, and they seems very convinced after the interview. So I was confident enough. And the mostly they ask regarding the statistics. Then I mentioned my hobby and passion towards cricket, and I have correlated it with analytics. So they ask the technology used in cricket, how statistics and analytics is used in cricket, how do you want to see yourself in 5 years, what is your ambition. Like I was preparing for a management exam, so they also ask why do you really want to get into the TISS Institute, which is famous for social sciences. So you are preparing for management exam. So you need to clear about that explanation as well. So that's the thing.
So all the voice should be convincing enough that, and that will show your confidence. When you are able to justify why questions, that will show your confidence. And the informative information part, I can say people get questions from statistics and data mainly, and also prepare your graduation. What was your graduation, and whatever your journey has been. If you have worked, then how you worked and everything, they might ask that. And also your geography, the geography is also quite important, from where you belong and everything. Okay, so the next question is field work. What are some of the field work you have at your course, and how many internship, if any, what are they?
Basically, there are mainly two field works are there. They are like in winter season, the field work which happens. Um, First field work in the first sem is basically the exploratory. When you get introduced to the industry, basically, you might not learn many things about the technicality, but you get used to the corporate life. Basically, it is for the giving you a corporate experience. And another internship is in the summer vacations, which goes from April to June. and after that the for 2 months of the fieldwork is in third sem. So that is all over. It is like pretty like internship only. Just name is given like fieldwork, and the
Okay, so
fieldwork
we
is
will have
provided.
practical experiences working
Yes.
there or doing the field work. Now there is also a question: what is the fee of your course? Because it is a self-finance course. So what is the fees?
It is 6,85,000,
Okay, for two
and
years.
because yes, for 2 years, and we do not
Okay,
have
and
hostel
there is also a
facilities.
caveat that you will not get hostel.
Yes, yes, because as it is a
Okay,
self-finance course, you will not get hostel facility. You have to rely on your self expenses for that.
okay. So that is a thing. Okay. Now the next question is: what are some of the types of roles offered during placement, and what might be the career path or possible career path? Would you have that? You can just
Mainly,
say the roles
you can go
in
through the
which.
brochure as well. You will see that mainly the roles offered are data analyst or the business analyst. uh, Rarely, because our course, telling you the fact that course is not the IIT level technical course or management level MBA course, like where the business has been taught. Mostly what this course purpose is to drive analytics through sustainability. So you will get to learn about the sustainability more, and more technical courses there. So data analyst and business analyst role is there.
Yeah. So as I told initially, that there are data analytics course, there is business analytics course, and then there is analytics course, which is the TISS course. Okay. So it is not like business or data analytics. It is more like the analytics which will help sustainability. Okay. So analytics, as you know, is ubiquitous. It is available in each and every field nowadays. Data is there everywhere. So there are questions in analytics course: how much coding can be considered? Like, do we have to go through DSA like coding?
Data structure is not required, and coding as such not required, because the batch is so diverse. And if you go through the curriculum, you will see that there is it will be taught in once you get admitted this institute, and you will get pretty much enough time to learn coding and all stuff, so don't worry about coding.
Okay, so that should not be the mind of those people that yeah, I don't know coding or something. Whatever coding will be required, that will be taught to you, and that is not much a thing which is concerning right now. Do we need to have knowledge of coding language for analytics courses? As he already said that a bit of coding is taught, you should not be having a lot of knowledge is not required somewhat. So how is this facilities at this, I mean the library facilities, and how is the campus? You can speak about that. How is the life at this?
Basically, campus is very luscious green. Like you will great campus here, all over greenery is here. And talking about library, which is most unique factor, which I will say, it is great library, and you will enjoy learning basically in such library. You will get
Okay,
facilitated by.
so what I can say is, see, you will go for 2 years at this. It is a platform which is given to you for 2 years. You will have to take maximum from the platform. Okay. Okay, so we have covered all the questions, all the doubts. Thank you, Pranav. Thank you for coming here and taking the doubts of students, and also telling us about the analytics course and the procedure to get into it. So thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir.